Alright, so before work today, I'm going to attempt looking over this Halloween site that apparently got updated. I don't know what it looked like before, and I wasn't planning on coming and looking at this because I figured everyone on the whole planet's going to be making a video about it. But every video that I saw, they were trying to figure out how to get through a door, and none of them looked at this book that was inside, so I wanted to look. So I'm just going to do a quick glance over. And off the top of my head, the locked door is either probably, supposed to just be there for like cosmetics, or I would think maybe it's like a kill box where you're supposed to find a key or something on the map and unlock the door, and then everything gets crazy. Or I would think maybe you have to do a sacrifice, or it opens up on Halloween Day, would be my top thinking points here. But when we come in here, we're going to go ahead and get a... let's go just get a katana. And this is single player, so we're not coming here in multiplayer. There may be a change with that. I don't know if it matters. But really, I do like this location. Because if you look, I mean, you can get around this fence and stuff, but it's not too bad. So I've never been here in game, and I don't know what's changed compared to like what it used to be. I thought maybe since it was making the wood noise, it could just be like the coffin underneath there or something, but I thought maybe you could destroy the rubble on top. Because it seems to be... I don't know why they would just leave that noise on there. Shovel. So seeing a pretty common theme here. I mean, I'm assuming most of this is the same as it has been forever. Now, I do know in the video it had references to Indiana Jones and the Mummy. I didn't really remember anything about a catacombs with the Mummy, but I do know like the original Mummy movies. One of the guys is like sacrificed and like killed to resurrect Imhotep. I don't really know Indiana Jones off the top of my head though. There's footprints here. Log piles that you can't loot, apparently. That's weird. Just wanted to see if there's something connected with the medieval sword there. If there was, if there was something to figure out here, I don't think they would make it too difficult. I don't think they're gonna pull like an Elden Ring and make like super destructible walls. Or this is a huge tree. Okay, so you can't cut the tree down. Okay. There's not like a whole lot going on here. I mean, we see pumpkins, we see candles, or is that a, you know, there's crosses. If I was a game developer, I would probably put a lot of like hidden stuff in places like this. Like, you know, you got to build a cross somewhere. But this book inside is the main thing I was wanting to look at, because I figured maybe like it might have a hint, but I don't think it's really going to be that big of a deal. But also, look at this. I've been more or less like more interested in things that could potentially be added to the game later than the Halloween stuff. So if we look like in all the videos that you see, the spider webs, I'm thinking connection to the Spider Queen. That could be kind of how the caves look and act when the new AIs come to the game. Maybe touching the spider webs, like attract them or something, which would be very difficult. But then we look like out here, like I don't know if this anvil's been here a long time, but that tells me that there is an anvil already set in the game that people could use. So they could definitely add blacksmithing or something at some point. This is a very simple like method. I mean, you could have a fire, put coal, blacksmithing could definitely be a possibility. Executions and stuff, I mean, it wouldn't be very difficult to add something like a guillotine. I don't think this one's really made to even work though. So I don't think that's really going to be something they would use in the game, but they could. Now, this book is what I was looking at before. So the billow, which we see inside the merchant shop, which is also used for forging. Okay, so you don't get any XP for attacking him. Books, eyes, random bobs and bits. Now, I don't know how long this has been here, but I guess it's probably been here a while. But I just think armor stand. They could add something like this as an armor stand to the game, or you just put your vest and your helmet and stuff. I think I would really like having armor stands in the game if possible. But yeah, I mean, if you could build this, like even if you had to put body parts on it and then put your armor and stuff on it, that could be interesting. Purely to like confuse people in your base or something. Alright, but this book is the main thing. So this one isn't open, but this other one, I wondered if it gave you any insight at all, because everyone else just kind of glanced over this. I don't think you're going to be able to read any of those letters necessarily, but you can see the pentagrams. And then this squid head is reminding me of like Oblivion. But I don't think there's any information there that I necessarily think is useful, so probably nothing. We got a devil going after a group of people. We got pentagrams. Yeah. I was hoping maybe there would have been a little hint there, because everyone else has glossed over that book. But now, if we don't think that they're going to be trying to push this too hard, okay, so I guess these are not destructible. When I first saw some of the stuff down here on the videos, I thought maybe like they would be pulling an Elden Ring at this dead end over here. Because I thought this in the videos was like a pentagram at first, but it's just blood. But you see how it has like satanic stuff, it talks about death. I thought maybe you might be able to go through this wall if it was like an invisible wall, but probably not, I guess. Looks like maybe her mouth was sewn shut. I can't really tell. Flint and steel. See, so this puppet isn't the normal puppet model. Different eyes. Looks like different mouth. So it could just be a special Halloween thing, but I mean, one eye is like a cat eye, the other one's circular, there's yellow on it. The mouth is completely different. So if it's not been like that before, maybe that's like a hint towards, you know, some more of the creature-esque type things that they may do in the future. That's what I'm assuming is under the ground. Now, I'm curious what these words say. I don't know what kind of language they use, though. It might be Russian or something. Maybe they're just random. Because some of these seem random, but like all that seems pretty random. But it's like the mine shaft in the coal mine. I can't read any of that either because it's a different language. See, but I think maybe this is kind of what the caves are going to be going in. And spider webs, spider queen. But the door, I would assume it's either going to open on Halloween or there's like, I don't think there's like necessarily a ritual unless you have to like kill players, but I figure maybe there's a key or something and it's sort of like a kill box if they were going to actually let you go in there. But it doesn't really seem like it. So really not a big deal with all this. Now I don't know if you can build down here, but on a multiplayer server it would be pretty cool to have a little build down here. I doubt they'll let you though. Looks like it'd be fairly easy to defend this catacomb. Now that sacrifice thing may not work during the day. Maybe it's just a nighttime thing, but I do like this. It's very easy to go down here and then go straight into the catacomb. If you could put a flag though, you could stop people from coming in here. You could also use this to flank people. And if anyone doesn't really know the area, then they might have issues. You know? Just want to see if you can claim this door. No. So I'm assuming this is a POI that you can't really touch. But I'm pretty sure I've already found an item in game that isn't actually a normal item. So I think they could have added something that could possibly interact with this. Basically, I found a jacket that I've never seen before, so I don't think it's part of the normal stuff that you find in game. But yeah, this is just kind of a little look into this. I thought there might be something a little bit more hidden, but I guess not.